Tyrone, what if I told you...
Oh, is this...
This is
no
the intro.
Oh,
Now,
okay,
what if I
okay.
told you that not only are we getting a 19th AFL team, which is Tasmania,
Oh, here we go.
but what if I told you there is a 20th AFL team coming very, very soon? I mean, there's no news on this, but I think it's pretty obvious. Are we going to have an odd number in the AFL? Probably not.
100%.
We're going to talk about today who should be the 20th team in the AFL, and we're going to go over the pros, the cons. So Tyrone, I'm going to read to you who the 20th AFL team could be. We'll start off with the first team, the only team that's confirmed. They have put a bid in to be the 20th AFL team, and that is Norwood.
Who the fuck?
Norwood. So apparently there was this massive rivalry with them and Port Adelaide back in the day before the AFL was like a thing.
So
And-
what, they're in Adelaide? Oh,
Yeah, so they're right next to Adelaide. And the
yeah.
argument was it should have been Norwood and Port Adelaide in the AFL, but the AFL decided to go with their own founding team, which is Adelaide. Norwood just had the gather round, right? And they had their stadium there, which could fit like about 10,000 people. The idea is that with Port Adelaide and Adelaide being able to get like 40,000 people to like all of their games pretty consistently. Right now, Adelaide's struggling, but for obvious reasons. Norwood are saying, well, we can build our stadium up, get like 25,000, 30,000 seats in, and we can sell that shit out basically every night. They sold out all the gather rounds. They're saying with our own team, we can be unstoppable pretty much and do what Adelaide and Port Adelaide have done. Should they potentially get an AFL team? Rank it out of 10.
No, I don't think they should.
Damn.
I don't think this really matters much, but I also don't think it makes sense to have 3 Adelaide teams, 2 WA teams, 2 New South Wales teams.
Oh, you think because it creates an odd...
It doesn't sound right. Or like a Canberra team even.
That's where I was
Canberra
about
needs
to
a
go on to. Canberra.
Canberra needs a
Should
team.
Canberra have a team? So they GWS play games often at Canberra. They get but it's a crowd way less than Norwood though. They get like a crowd of 5,000 people. That's half of what Norwood are getting, and Norwood are guaranteeing 30k people.
How does your capital not have a team?
That is true.
Like,
that is
that's-
true. Thing is, as well, the argument would be, can Canberra drag away people from the NRL like GWS are slowly but surely trying to do? Alright, so you're saying Norwood out of 10. What is Norwood? Because I think Norwood's like an 8 out of 10. I think that's a good idea to have a Norwood team.
I go like 4 or 5.
In Canberra? What do you think about Canberra? I'd probably go like a 6 or a 7 in
I go
Canberra.
like 7 or 8.
Because I think Canberra's going to make a lot less money. Does it make more sense than Norwood? Probably. But is it going to make way less money than Norwood? You know, like,
Yeah, but
obviously it
I
will.
know, get the Canberra team in.
Alright, well, the third team, this is a 0 for me because I think there are too many Victorian teams. But does the Southeast Melbourne deserve a team? Because considering how popular the Southeast Melbourne basketball team has been, KC Demons, the Melbourne Demons have relocated their training facilities and all that type of stuff down to KC, which is in the Southeast. The St Kilda Football Club played a lot of their, they trained in Seaford. All of those things being considered, does the Southeast Melbourne call for a team?
I don't think Vic need another team.
No, it don't.
I think, I'd rather Tassie have another team
than Victoria.
The original idea of getting rid of North Melbourne.
And sending them to Tasmania.
Sending
You know
them
what's
to
the funniest part about the idea of North Melbourne going to Tasmania? Is I've met not so many because there's not many out there, but I've met a couple of North Melbourne fans over the year, and every single one of them was like, we suck, and we should probably just go to Tasmania because we're not doing anything down here.
Exactly.
Bro trying to deport every team to bloody
I
Tasmania.
still want Saints to go.
Nah. my thing, Norwood's probably like an 8 for me, Canberra's like a 6 or 7, Southeast Melbourne's like a 2, but if you want to deport North Melbourne to Tasmania, then give us a Southeast Melbourne team. The other one, which I think is a 0, because there's no way the AFL, I think, will do this just financially. It would make no money. I don't think there's definitely enough people, but like, let's be honest here, a Northern Territory team's not gonna...
Nah, somewhat makes sense to have one
yeah.
just to say like, I have a team, I guess, but
You got Darwin and Alice Springs, which are so far
It's
away.
just- imagine playing in like 40
degree heat.
as well. Like, fuck that.
You reckon Tassie should get another team, or
Like before, I reckon Tassie get another team before the Northern Territory.
would get a team? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the other one that we haven't talked about is if the Tasmania Football Club are so successful, who's to say that maybe one day Tasmania couldn't get another team? I mean, naming the team Tasmania itself is pretty much stamping out.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they couldn't have, apparently they couldn't have called it Hobart, or they couldn't have called it Launceston, because there's such a rivalry between those in Hobart and those in Launceston that if their team was Hobart, apparently those in Launceston would not go and support the team.
It's so petty.
Which is so petty but so funny. I think Canberra should have a team, but I think Norwood are years ahead of getting a team. We can bring in a Norwood team in 2030, 2031, and then we can focus on a Canberra team in like 5 to 10 years when football has gotten way more popular in Greater Western Sydney, and it's gotten way more popular in Sydney, just more popular in New South Wales and the ACT.
What about like a New Zealand team?
Anyway, thanks guys for watching. Comment your thoughts and opinions down below. Who do you guys think needs a new AFL team? We'd like to know, because Ty thinks the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Memphis Grizzlies should become AFL teams. Let us know down below what you guys think. Please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you guys next time.